Hi everyone, meet Sleepy. Okay, today we're going to be talking about relationships. Now, I've had some relationships, some bad, some good, some terrible, and over the years I've gotten a lot of advice from friends, from the internet. So today I'm going to share with you some of the worst advice I've ever gotten. Well-intentioned, but bad. 1. You should always find someone who loves you more than you love them. This is a terrible idea. It sounds great. It makes sense because this guarantees that you'll never get hurt. But it's kind of like buying a top that's on sale that you don't really like. You know you're never gonna wear it, and it's a waste of money, and the top, someone else could have really loved that top. 2. Love should be easy. Love is not easy. Two people spending that much time together can't be easy. And I don't like this one because it sets up a really weird expectation of the relationship. And what I found it made me do was that I didn't want to bring up problems or issues that I had because I didn't want to make the relationship difficult. Another thing, it's very hard to find someone with the same values as you. Now, I interviewed one of my ex-boyfriends, right? And he's a great guy. Like, he's really, really wonderful. And he always has to do the right thing. Here's the problem. My right and his right, not the same. So, whose right is more right? 3. Love is hard work. Yeah, but it shouldn't be that hard. If you're fighting more than you are loving, it's time to ask, is this getting a bit too hard? I had a long distance relationship once, right? And we would be on the phone every single day, fighting! Very free leh. Nothing better to do, you know? And there were a lot of other issues also, right? But neither of us would break up with each other, even though subconsciously I think that's what we were trying to do. I wanted to interview him, but he was busy. You should just dump him. You should just dump her. I'm totally guilty of this. Every time my friends come to me, it's like, you all fight again ah? Then don't want ah. What? He doesn't listen to you? Don't waste your time. You deserve better. And it's like, I realize, sometimes people just want to talk. They want to get things off their chest. It's not as bad as they make it sound. And they just want someone to listen. There's a slight exception here for abusive relationships. Now, this one is a tricky one because sometimes people don't know they're in an abusive relationship. So I'm going to give you some signs. If they're always controlling your every move, alarm bells. If they are always making you feel stupid, alarm bells. They're putting you down in front of people, alarm bells. You're always afraid to make them angry because you don't know how they're going to react, alarm bells. If they hit you, alarm bells, you need to get out. But of course, this is a lot easier said than done. So if you recognize that someone is in one, or if you think you're in one, I've included some links below on what a healthy relationship is, how to identify an abusive one, and if you're in one, how to get out. One thing I realized is that nobody wants to be sad. Sometimes people just don't know how to be happy yet. Which leads me to the last one. The best advice that I've ever gotten. No advice. I sit down, I talk, they listen. I cry, they laugh. I laugh, they cry. And then we share stories, we share opinions, we offer suggestions, but we don't force it down each other's throats. And maybe that's what it is. People to be there for you to listen. You should surround yourself with people who believe in your awesomeness, even if you don't. And have friends that you believe in their awesomeness, even when they don't. All that being said, advice is the best in the right context, and the worst in the wrong context. And for this one, only you will know the answer to it because it's your life and nobody knows you better than you. So it's about choosing the right thing for the right situation. Okay, so that's it. Do you agree? Do you disagree? What's the worst advice you've ever gotten? Share. I want to know. And that is this week's #unicorn moment.